Back in 1726, when he was just 20 years old, Benjamin Franklin wrote down 13 virtues, rules to live by. They were guides for the way he would live each and every day. Those 13 virtues were temperance, don't eat or drink too much; silence, speak only when it was beneficial to you or others; order, everything should have its place and everything should be in its place; resolution, do what you ought to do without fail; frugality, spend money only when necessary and waste absolutely no money; industry, work and don't waste time; sincerity, be just and innocent and never deceitful; justice, do no wrong to others; moderation, avoid the extremes, either good or bad; cleanliness in body, dress, and household; tranquility, which is essentially not letting the little things get to you; chastity, enough said, and humility. Benjamin Franklin would take those 13 virtues and he created a checklist, and he tried to live by those virtues every single day. So at the end of the day, he would look at his list, and if he lived by that virtue, he'd put a check mark in it. The other thing is 13 was a very purposeful number for Franklin. There are 13 weeks in a quarter, and so he came up with 13 principles so that each week he could focus on one principle more than the others. So he'd try to live by all the principles every day, but each week he gave extra special focus to one of the principles. And I came up with 13 principles of a life on purpose, and I'd like to share those principles with you. The first is to live on purpose. Be intentional in all that you do. Be present. Don't get too caught up in the past or too caught up in the future. Be very intentional about what you're doing right now. Live on purpose. Take responsibility. Act as if everything were your fault. When you do, you'll find it liberating not to be the victim. Raise your standards. You're much more capable of doing more than you think. Simplify. More is not necessarily better. Be decisive, which is all about taking control. Lead the willing. You don't need to be all things to all people. Lead the people who want your guidance. Live by the 80-20 rule, which essentially says that only 20% of what we do is of real importance, and 80% of what we do is of lesser importance. I know that's hard to hear, but it's true. So focus on the 20% that's of real importance. We get what we settle for, so don't settle. Know what you want. If you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. Limit choice. Fewer choices actually make it easier to decide. Remember Rule 5 and 7. Be decisive and focus on the 20% that really matter. Limit your choice. Take risks. Very little happens when you play it safe. Dominate. If you're going to play the game, play to win. And make it a great day, because truthfully it is, and truthfully you have the choice to make it a great day. So make it a great day. This week, keep those principles in front of you. Try to live all 13 every single day. If you do, you're going to win the week, and you'll be living your life on purpose.